Hiya, it's Kaya, and today's video is going to be a full face of makeup. I have no plans for what I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to stick to pink eyeshadow because I'm obsessed with pink eyeshadow. But yeah, hopefully this video isn't too long, and so let's get started now. I already have on some foundation, so I'm going to start with eyeshadow and then we can tidy it up. I am starting by applying the eye primer that came with the 17 palette that I'm using, and then I'm using one of the cream colours in the palette called Pink Flush and placing that mostly in the inner corners of my eye. I am then taking the colour Cool Rose from this palette and placing it on the centre of my eyelid, and then just blending that out to make it look a bit softer. Now I'm using the colour Gentle Pink and putting it over the cream colour, but blending it up more. Here I'm using an eyeshadow pencil from Avon and just using it in the centre of my eyelid. The colour of this is Pink Diamond. From the Soap & Glory Perfect 10 palette, I'm using the colour Toasty for my crease. Here I'm using the colour Damsel from that same palette to darken it up, and then blending everything together. Here I'm using Cool Rose again on the centre of my eyelids to add more colour, and doing the same with the colour Gentle Pink. Here I'm using the colour Choccy from the Soap & Glory palette on my crease and on the outer corners of my eye, and then blending it out. Now moving on to concealer, I'm using the Extra Lasting Concealer from Avon in the colour Fair to tidy up the eyeshadow, and also putting it where I usually would, like under my eyes. Benefits Boi-ing Concealer in 01 just because this gives me more coverage for spots and under my eyes. Here I also use this on my brow bones. I'm now setting the concealer with Rimmel's Lasting Finish Loose Powder. I usually just use this to set my under eyes, but here I decided to use it all over my face. Here I'm using the kohl eyeliner from Soap & Glory to tightline. I don't recommend doing this with one hand, it's very hard and it hurt. Now I'm obviously curling my eyelashes before applying mascara. The one I'm using here is Soap & Glory Thick and Fast, and yeah, I make weird faces when I do my mascara. Now I'm contouring my face with the Define and Conquer kit from 17, and then of course I blend it out. Then I used the highlighting powder in this kit, but I don't have much of it left, so I didn't use a lot. So I went over it with Soap & Glory's One Heck of a Blot and just used it all over my face. Then I'm just putting on a lip balm from the Body Shop before I line my lips with this lip liner from Wet n Wild in the colour Wine. Then I'm going over that with this lipstick from Freedom in the colour True Power. Lastly, I just curled my eyelashes and went over them one more time with the same mascara, and then we're done. So that is it. This is a finished look and I hope you really enjoyed it, and feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!